Once upon a time, a female wanderer named Sundari was persuaded by enemies of the Buddha to wander near the monastery at night and be seen leaving at dawn. Their aim was simple: to smear the Buddha's name. For a time, rumors spread, quietly at first, then like sparks in dry grass. But when the plotters realized their scheme wasn't working fast enough, they took things to a darker place. They murdered Sundari, hid her body near the monastery, and then loudly accused the Buddha's community. It was a painful time, full of suspicion and sorrow. King Pasenadi, hearing all sides, launched a careful investigation. When the truth emerged that Sundari had been used and killed by her own companions for the sake of slander, the king felt both grief and anger. He punished the perpetrators and cleared the Buddha of all blame. With the case now closed, the king went to speak with the Buddha directly, but the Buddha was out on alms round, so the king sat down with Ānanda, still carrying the weight of what had happened. After a long breath, the king asked quietly, "Venerable Ānanda, with all the terrible accusations that have come and gone, would the Blessed One behave in such a way?" Ānanda replied with steady clarity, "Great King, the Buddha's purity is not something hidden. It is seen in his actions, his speech, and his mind." "In his actions," Ānanda said, "the Buddha never harms anyone. He does not take what is not given. He does nothing that betrays trust or causes confusion. Instead, he acts with kindness, honesty, and restraint. Whoever meets him feels safe, never threatened." In his speech, he continued, the Buddha never lies, never divides people with gossip, never speaks harshly, and never wastes time on chatter without purpose. His speech is true, gentle, well-timed, and helpful, the kind that heals. And in his mind, the Buddha is untouched by greed, ill will, or delusion. He lives with a mind that is clear, steady, and full of goodwill. He sees things as they are, and because of that, he cannot be bent by fear, anger, or desire. Hearing this, King Pasenadi felt a wave of relief and devotion. As a gesture of respect, he took off his fine cloak, soft, valuable, and beautifully woven, and offered it to Ānanda. Ānanda stepped back and said, "Great King, this is too costly a gift. I cannot accept it." But the king insisted warmly, "Ānanda, take it. You can make a new triple robe from it, then pass your present robes to someone who needs them. In that way, this gift will benefit many." Seeing the sincerity behind the offering, Ānanda accepted the cloak. Later that day, when the Buddha returned from alms round, Ānanda recounted the king's visit, the questions, and the offering. The Buddha listened quietly, then nodded with a soft smile. Ānanda had spoken well. And the teaching was simple, practical, and clear. Wholesome conduct, steady, sincere, and lived day by day, is what washes the heart clean.